Have you ever found yourself alone in the woods as darkness falls? Where every snap of a twig sends a chill down your spine. That's how Jake felt as he rushed to gather supplies before nightfall. But will his improvised shelter keep him safe from what lurks in the darkness? Working frantically by fading light, Jake placed the final block just in time. But would it be enough to protect him from the horrors of the night? Curling up inside, he tried to rest, jumping at every strange sound. Would the morning light find him still alive, or would something sinister reach him first under cover of darkness? As the moon rose, two piercing glows appeared, staring unblinking at Jake's hastily built walls. He held his breath, trying not to draw their attention. But did they already know he was there? Were they waiting for him to make a fatal mistake and expose himself? Jake shuddered to think what fate might await if those eyes found a way inside. When light finally came, Jake emerged exhausted but thankful to see another day. His shelter had held against the night's terrors. But the question remained, what new dangers might this new land hold when the sun rose higher? And would his luck continue to hold? Only one way to find out. Into the unknown, he must go to survive. As Jake walked the forest path, signs of the night's activity surrounded him. Trees were felled and terrain altered, but no clear answers as to why or by what. He redoubled his caution with each new discovery, knowing danger could come from any direction. But he had to keep moving to find resources if he wanted to last longer than the rising and setting of the sun. Hope appeared on the horizon as Jake spotted a solitary construct in the distance. Could it be a haven left by others, or a trap waiting to be sprung? He had no way to know for sure until he investigated closer. But finding shelter and supplies could make the difference between life and death. It was a risk he had to take if he wanted to survive beyond this day. The question was, what secrets would the structure hold? With caution born of his harrowing night, Jake edged closer to the solitary construct. Through the trees, he scanned for signs of life, but saw no movement within. As he neared, he could see it was crafted from the same blocks as his own shelter. But had its builder met their end? And what else might they have left behind? Jake steeled his nerves before pushing open the creaking door to discover what mysteries lay waiting inside. At first glance, the structure seemed long abandoned. Dust layered every surface undisturbed. But as Jake's eyes adjusted to the dim light, he noticed supplies neatly stored along the walls. Whoever built this place had equipped it well before vanishing. Jake's heartbeat quickened at the thought of what fortune had been left for the taking. But had the prior occupant merely moved on, or had some threat inside these very walls been their undoing? Jake began searching cautiously, alert for any signs of how the previous resident had met their fate.